Alright, time for another video. This thing is ready to sell. You can see how the ECM turned out. That's real nice. Brake booster, I got that sanded off, painted that up. Got a little bit of, you get a little bit of vapor. You know, you grommet. These aren't really airtight. So you get a little bit of vapor that comes up and sand sticks to it. So I sprayed a little bit on there, took a toothbrush, cleaned it off. Everything looks good. And that new tank working out perfect. Looks great. So, there you go. Alright, I got the interior detailed. Put me a dash mat on it. Seats look great. Like I said, I did a full detail on the inside of this thing. Make it look good. Oh, when you detail, you got these OBS's, this black plastic right here. That can kind of get a little bit oxidized looking. WD-40 does a great job because these are made out of a petroleum product and they dry. They get a little bit hazy, but if you put WD-40 on there, just get a rag and wrap your finger around it and go around and put it on. I use the same thing. Anything down here, these will oxidize, turn white. So I did those. That turned out really good. Alright, let me talk about vents. My son drove it, and we had a miscommunication. I got it, drove it, I kept it on high, checked all my vent positions, and they were all working. And then he drove it and said, well, it's not working. Well, what happened, right here on your fan switch, you have a blower motor resistor. It's over there. You got to take your glove box out to get to. It's easy to do. So I've got one I got to put it in. I'll do that today. But that was a problem. All right, on your actuators, this one is your middle actuator. This one for the recirc, that is your right actuator, and the one for your vent position is the left actuator. So on the blower motor, if it just stays on high but it won't work on any other speeds, that's your resistor. Now if your fan doesn't work at all, that's pretty easy to fix. Pop the positive wire off your fan, take your wire from your battery, there's a ground wire on it, leave it. Touch it onto the positive for the fan. If the fan works, then you've got a relay that sits right underneath here next to the resistor. Real easy to get to, and they're not expensive to replace. So that's the way all that works. Alright, let me go to the body. I don't know if I showed it. New Silverado badges. Makes it look a lot better. You know, $10 on Amazon, and they got really good adhesive, so you just get them off without damaging your paint. I'm still going to do a video on that. I've just been spending so much time at the hospital, I hadn't had time to do little videos. There's a couple little ones I want to do. So there you go. The windshield wiper arms turned out good. Got the antenna. And the reason we painted these, you've probably seen in an earlier video on this one, they were those shiny ones with the clear coat, and that stuff, it just peels off. You get a big bug hit it, it just starts peeling. So my son took them off, sanded all the clear coat off, and we painted it. It looks a lot better. Just another little detail. So there you go. We got it waxed. Hood looks real good, nice and shiny. Rims, that's par for the course on these OBS's. What comes off is your clear coat gets deteriorated. You can use a aircraft paint stripper. You strip all the clear coat off, you'll polish it real good, get it nice, and then take your polish off because paint won't want to stick to it. And you can repaint in the inserts, and then you use a clear coat, and it makes them look brand new. But I'm not going to do it. Too much money. I waxed the top of these real good because the sun beats down on that. Got a little bit of wax in there. I got to scrub that out. I had a bottle pop open on me when I was standing in there, so I got to take a scrub brush and get that off. That looks like hell. There you go. That opens perfectly. I got my cables, new cables put on. Those work real nice. Got all my taillights, headlights. I use that plexus on these. These are new. So if you use that, it'll keep them looking new forever. Door panel on this side looks good. I got all them light bulbs replaced for your courtesy lights. Like I said, I like to have that working. Back seat looks good. I had an extra spare manual for this, so I'm going to give it to the guy who buys it, because I've got another one, and I got the GM service manual, so those are a lot better. But back seat looks good. Also, too, on your jack assembly, you got several different pieces. That's all original and it's new in there. It's only been used once. I use it on a different vehicle. I put it back in there. If you go to a junkyard, those are always gone. You'll never find one. And I don't know where you can buy them online. But seats look really good. I don't think I'll have a problem selling it. I just got to find the right guy, because we didn't buy this to sell, and I am not going to give it away. Just not going to happen. Doors closed perfectly. And that wax did a really good. I use that Tech Wax 2.0. It goes on real easy and it buffs off real easy. So it ain't like the old paste wax where you really got to use a buffer to take care of it. But everything looks clean. Front end turned out real good. That looks sweet. So that's it for this time. Till I see y'all next time, have a good one.